I'm sorry, they're just so good. Okay, eating later, book review first. Hi everyone, my name's Christine, and today I'm going to be reviewing Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. So this book I finished, I think it was yesterday. Such a good book. I loved it so much. It was honestly really, really good. So the basic synopsis of this book is that this girl, Alice, her family is killed by these monsters that she at first couldn't see, but her dad could see them, even though at the time she thought he was crazy. So then after her family is killed, she must learn to fight the monsters, and she must learn how to kill them. And she does so with a group of people who actually hunt them down and fight them and kill them. Such as Cole Holland. He's so cute. Not really. He's supposed to be like this dark, mysterious kind of male protagonist, but I love him so much. My first opinion of this book after finishing reading it is that it's very similar to the Mortal Instruments series. And if you don't know what the Mortal Instruments is, that's a series by Cassandra Clare. It's a series by Cassandra Clare where there are these shadow hunters that must fight demons and stop them, you know, evil and whatnot. There's this girl and she can't see the evil or whatever it is, whatever form it's in, and she must learn how to fight them and kill them and whatnot with the help of other people who are professionally doing that. So that was very similar. I also thought that the first person point of view from Alice, I thought that it was a great voice to use for this particular story just because she had a really sarcastic, kind of dry tone at times. You know, she just, these very snarky remarks that I thought were hilarious. But her opinions, just because she's new to this world, it's very interesting because we're also being introduced to this world. So I thought it was nice to be able to kind of gradually get into that world with Alice. That kind of not very professional, more sarcastic, very casual tone. I thought that's very appealing to young readers. So yeah, I thought it really worked for this book. Also in the beginning, the details were very simple, and sometimes the dialogue didn't seem very realistic to me, but maybe that was just because I was getting over the last book I read. I don't know, I thought in the beginning it was a bit slow for me, but once you get into it, it's amazing. You just really get sucked into the plot and all these things that you just don't really expect to happen, and it's really very gripping. Nothing not gripping as in it's harsh and serious and very dramatic and not that kind of. It really keeps you going. It's very exciting. It's a very thrilling story. It's really fun to read. I would say it's fun to read, like I said, especially for younger audiences, just because it's a great introduction to that kind of alternate universe world, like I said with Mortal Instruments, Percy Jackson series, that story where there's another world, another world that people don't really see. So besides the beginning, which I thought was a little slow, it really was an amazing book. I really liked the idea of the fighting zombies just because of how well developed it was. She developed this whole another world amazingly, down to each detail and down to each fact and everything. It just makes it all the more realistic. So yeah, I think it's a great book if you want to get into that kind of genre with fantasy monsters and whatnot. It's a great book. I really, really liked it. I just loved it so much. I'm actually giving this a 5 out of 5, mostly because I thought it was a great example of how a fantasy novel should be. And I can't wait to get the second book of this series. I hope I can get it very soon, but for the meantime, this book was amazing. But the cliffhanger, oh my god, I need to find out what happens next. But yeah, thanks for watching my review of Alice in Zombieland by Gina Showalter. Hopefully you go to get it. It's just, can you not? I hope you go to get it. It's an amazing read. You should really pick it up. Like I said, if you're into the fantasy genre, this is a great book to read. There's also a lot of romance, thrilling action and all that kind of stuff. It really is the entire package. So I'm very happy that I got to read this. But yeah, thanks for watching my review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Next, I will be reviewing The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey, and I'm really excited to read this because I've heard so many amazing things about it. So be sure to tune in next time for when I finish that and review it. And I might have some tags coming up. I don't know. I just really like watching book tags. So be sure to stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.